Two came in the second, but a double play helped out there. One in the third, and one base hit in the sixth inning. He'll be working to Terry Pendleton as his first batter. So as we go to the bottom half of the eighth inning on a beautiful night for baseball, coming in for the play-by-play, Steve Zabriskie.
Thanks, Ralph. And just as we were talking about Dwight Gooden not getting much support, the Mets go out and score 5 in an inning.
And all the runs were earned.
That will inflate the Cardinals' fine team ERA a little bit as they came into this game second in the National League to San Diego with a team ERA of 2.65. Pendleton 1 for 2, singled to center back in the second and lined out to center field in the fifth inning. LaValliere and Smith to follow. Gooden has allowed just 3 base hits, make that 4. And Pendleton fights one off and fouls it back for strike 1. Dwight has struck out 4 and has not walked a batter. And Pendleton may be vying for the Len Dykstra Fidget Award on the Cardinal Ball Club. He has his own little routine that he goes through with those batting gloves after almost every pitch. Fouls another one back, and it's 0-2. Let's see if he does it this time. He checks the batter's box. Now he'll step back, and he'll go through the gloves. Here we go.
He is the Mike Hargrove of the National League.
He does that almost every single pitch. It's as if his batting gloves don't fit or something. But you got to be ready to hit. 0-2. Big bender. He wasn't ready for that. Lord Charles sends Pendleton back to the dugout, and Dwight has struck out 5.
Dwight now with 27 strikeouts with his 5 here tonight. Tied with Rick Sutcliffe for the strikeout lead in the National League. A no-nonsense look at television through the eyes of experts. Don't miss the penetrating reviews. What's on? Tomorrow night at 7:30.
Mike LaValliere takes a break, or looks at a breaking ball and swings and misses for strike 1. LaValliere 0 for 2, grounded into a double play and struck out looking. And the fastball foul back, 0-2. This is where Dwight Gooden really gets down to business. When he has a lead in the 8th and 9th innings, he just seems to turn it up.
One of the most amazing stats about Dwight, and he has a lot of them, is he has allowed only 3 runs in the 9th inning in his major league career.
Another fastball foul back, and the count still 0-2.
Does look a little like Spanky, doesn't he?
And he is built a little like Smokey Burgess.
Doesn't hit like Smokey, though.
Call him Spanky Burgess. Smokey could hit, couldn't he? What a pinch hitter. Inside. 1-2. What did Tim say? 145 career pinch hits.
The all-time leader, Manny Mota, with 150.
Curveball high and away, and it's 2-2 now. Did he hold up or not? He held up, says Ed Montague, the third base umpire, so the count is full at 3-2. One more strikeout, and Dwight will temporarily, at least, take over the lead in the National League. Popped up into center field. Dykstra coming hard. Tuffle going out. Dykstra calling. 2 away. And that'll bring up Ozzie Smith. Ozzie is 1 for 2. He grounded out in the third and singled to right in the sixth. And as I mentioned earlier, throughout this Cardinal losing streak has been about the only St. Louis hitter who has continued to hit the ball with any kind of consistency. Breaking ball a little low. 1-0. What a player he is. 2-0.
He has steadily improved as a left-hand batter, and now he pulls from the left-hand side of the plate.
And he pulls one into the hole for his second base hit. That's the 5th hit for St. Louis, and Smith is at first base with 2 out here in the 8th inning.
All right, here we mentioned the fact he can pull now. I never used to pull that inside pitch. Gets around on the fastball, hits it sharply to right. And the Cardinals get their 5th hit of the ball game, and it brings up Clint Hurdle for the first time.
Hurdle batting a cool 1,000 is 3 for 3. All 3 of those previous at-bats came as a pinch hitter. Curveball stays high, ball 1. And last year, as a pinch hitter for the Mets, Hurdle did not get a base hit.
Got a pinch hit against the Mets on opening day, set up the go-ahead run off Dwight Gooden. Gooden did not lose that game. It was a no decision.
And it's on the ground. They'll go the short way to Santana. And Tim and Raphael take care of it. A hit and 1 left here in the 8th inning. It is still 7-0 New York as we go to the 9th after this for 4.
Their way for the taste of RC.
Gary Carter will lead it off for the Mets as we go to the 9th inning with New York leading St. Louis 7-0. Carter 0 for 2 has struck out, reached on a fielder's choice, and walked twice. He did score a run in the 8th when the Mets posted a 5 spot to take a 7-0 lead. And Gary really was last shot here to keep that 10-game hitting streak alive. Ball 1. Actually, he wouldn't be keeping a 10-game hitting streak alive. He'd be extending it to 11. Ball 2. Strawberry and Foster to follow. Fouled away, and it's 2-1. Pat Perry on the mound in relief of starter Ricky Horton. Horton went 7+ innings, charged with 5 earned runs on 9 base hits. He struck out 2 and walked 2. Three and 1 now.
Well, a good shot for Carter here on the 3-1 count.
And he skies it down the right field line. It's drifting and will be out of play about 3 rows back. So now 3 and 2.
Perry appears to be very sneaky with his fastball. Carter behind that pitch, even though he's looking fastball. Released by Cleveland and picked up as a free agent by the Cardinals.
Ball 4. Carter walks for the 3rd consecutive time. And the Mets have a runner at first to lead off the 9th inning. Second walk issued by Perry. The other walk was an intentional pass to Foster. And here's Darryl Strawberry, who is 2 for 4. Darryl grounded out, reached on an error, singled to right, and then doubled to left to drive in 2 runs in the 8th. Or drive in a run, I should say. This ball high and high to center field. Willie McGee waiting for it to come down. 1 away. And here's George Foster, who is 0 for 3 plus a walk and a run scored. Fastball foul back. Strike 1.
And again, he had the fastball by the right-hand batter.
He doesn't look to be overpowering, though, does he?
He's not fast, but he has a deceptive motion. Then he turns it over, so that sets his fastball up.
And he got strike 2 on Foster, 0-2. Gary Carter at first. 1 out. 1-2. That's low, and it's 2-2 now.
He was originally selected by Houston in the second round of the January 1978 draft.
Check swing foul, and the count remains 2-2.
There's that little turnover change of pace that's really not big enough to be called a screwball.
But it did die on its way up there.
Little dead fish right out of the Mississippi River.
And the fastball right by Foster. Perry picks up his first strikeout, and there are 2 away here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Ray Knight. Another good night for Knight. Ray has hit the ball hard all 4 times up. He is 1 for 3 officially with a solo home run and another RBI on a sacrifice line drive to center field. Ball 1.
You and Tim are talking about Ray Knight being helped by Nancy Lopez, his wife. Ray Knight helps Nancy Lopez. She said playing golf is much easier now. She doesn't have to worry about a $5,000 putt when she's married to a man that's making a lot of money.
Took some of the pressure off.
Took the pressure off her.
And Nancy also has pointed out that the stability of her family life, just as Ray has said, has helped her in her golf game. Not only the financial side of it, but just the stability that it brings to her life. Perry bounces that one up there. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Gary Carter at first. Well hit to left field, and it could be another one. It is home run Ray Knight, his second of the night. It is 9-0 New York, and Knight has driven in 4 of the 9 runs. Well, whatever he's doing, he better keep doing it, because he has found the secret.
Well, last year, Ray Knight hit 6 home runs all season long, and this is his 6th home run as a Mets player in their 12th game. And for Ray Knight, this is only his 9th game, so he has hit 6 home runs in 9 ball games.
Plus, he's driven in 12 in 9 ball games, and he did not hit his 6th home run last year until August 15th. Rafael Santana's had a good night. He is 3 for 4. And he hits a hopper to her. Tom throws him out, and the inning is over. But the Mets pick up 2 runs on a 2-run shot by number 22, Ray Knight. 9-0 New York, going to the bottom of the 9th after this for UPS.
At UPS, it was never our intention.
Bottom of the 9th, as we look at the almost full moon. It has been full. It is now on the wane. And there's the star of the night. To a certain degree, he's had a lot of help here in the last couple of innings. The Mets are hoping that their hitting does not wane with the full moon, as they have been pounding the potato. 13 base hits tonight. And the doctor finally getting some well-deserved support, trying to get his first shutout of the year.
Ray Knight with his 2 home runs in this ball game. The first time he has done it since he did it against the Mets, when he hit 2 home runs in 1 game, one of them a grand slam home run, and they did it with only 1 inning. He hit the 2 home runs in the same inning.
And not many have done that. Vince Coleman, the top of the order. Willie McGee and Tom Herr to follow here in the 9th for St. Louis. They're only down by 9. Check swing, one hopper tonight at third. One away. Well, Coleman has not been on base except for reaching on a fielder's choice in the third, and then he was picked off. Willie McGee has not been on base. He grounded into an inning-ending force play in the sixth. That's as close as he has come. And that's one of the keys to success against the Cardinals. Curveball grounded to Hernandez on the rug. He will flip to Gooden. And very quickly on 2 pitches, there are 2 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Keith and Dwight laughing about that. I'm sure Keith realized very quickly there's no way he was going to outrun McGee to the bag.
Don't take any chances, of course. Gooden getting over there in a hurry. Mets have only had 1 shutout this year. It was a combined shutout pitched by Sid Fernandez, who went 8 innings, and McDowell finished the last inning off for the shutout. Now Gooden on the verge of picking up a shutout here as he works with 2 men out in the 9th inning. Last year he had 8 shutouts.
It will also be Dwight's 3rd complete game of the year. And here's Tom Herr, who takes the fastball inside, ball 1. Tommy's 0 for 3. He has grounded out all 3 times up. And against New York this year is just 1 for 12. He's now hitting 125 on the year. Fastball right in there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the 9th, and the Mets leading 9-0. Two and 1. New York on the verge of winning their 5th in a row, or 7th in a row, I should say, and the Cardinals would be losing their 5th in a row. And the Mets would then have a 2.5 game lead over St. Louis. Boy, there was some prototypical 9th inning heat from the doctor. Blew it right by him, and it's 2-2. Grounded to Hernandez again, and this should do it. Keith will take it, and the Mets have won it. Dwight Gooden goes to 3-0 on the year with his 3rd complete game. His first shutout. The loser is Rick Horton, who is 0-2, who started for St. Louis. As the Mets win it and have taken the first 2 games of this 4-game series, tonight's final 9-0 New York. Ralph and I'll be right back to wrap it up, so stay with us. We'll return to Busch Stadium in St. Louis, where the Mets have defeated the Cardinals 9-0 after this word from Bud Light.